talk
This
about
shit gotta
it,
get
man.
addressed, my nigga. Did you rap, my nigga?
No.
I did my homework on you, nigga. You a street nigga, you put your work in. If a nigga say he been locked up or a nigga say he shot a nigga, man, that's all negativity.
I'm redirecting the traffic. Fuck you. Respect.
Whoa, what do you mean?
No. When asked who's TRIFE Diesel, right?
Yeah.
My response was Ghostface Protege, right?
Yeah.
How does that perspective make you feel?
You know, it's all good, you know, because that's how I did come in the game, you know, but, you know, it's always my brother, you know what I'm saying? It's my time to, you know, do what I gotta do, you know?
That's what's up.
Are we recording now? We are recording?
Yeah, hell yeah, yeah.
All right, yeah.
The whole. First of all, I didn't do this justice. We got TRIFE Diesel.
What up? What's going on, world?
Member of Theodore Unit. Is that correct?
Unit.
Right?
Yep.
Put on by family, Ghostface Killer. Those that don't know.
Indeed, Wu-Tang affiliated. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Stapleton breaded, Staten Island, born and raised, established in Richmond County. You know what time it is. Word.
Alright, word. So now we already established that you got put on by Ghost, right? But I'm pretty sure you had a story before that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Share that real quick.
You know, we growing up in, you know, Stapleton houses, you know what I'm saying, right here on Staten Island. One of the roughest neighborhoods on the island, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, the environment we was dealing with, you know, you had niggas that sold drugs, you know, went to school, played basketball, and, you know, we dwelled into certain things at that time in that current age of hip hop, like around, like, you know, I'm talking about like 15, 16 years old. So we running around doing what, you know, 15, 16-year-olds would do in that type of environment. You know, we started out doing the right thing, but as, you know, funding got cut short, you know, and we finding out we need to do other things, we turned to the streets. So, you know, we picked up them bad habits and, you know, slinging drugs, and with that form of thing, smoking weed and all that brought upon like the music, like we listened to music, so we dwelled into the music, and you know what I mean, that's how all that started. That's how all that started.
So how long was you spitting before you hooked up with Tony Starks?
I started spitting like I was like 12 years old. Like originally, you know, what inspired me to start rhyming was just you know, coming home after school, you know, back in the days, it was like video music box. That's the only form of, music we had. Like, you know, it's like it was before BET and all that shit. So we was just, I would just sit in front of the fucking TV, you know what I mean? You know, the floor model joint and channel 31. You know what I mean? While I'm doing my homework, watching video music box and just seeing the rappers. You know what I'm saying?
What's the song? Pardon me for cutting.
Yeah.
What's the song that made you fall in love with? That made you say, I gotta do this?
That was the MC Shan joint. It was the word.
Bridge. Word.
So it was the Left Me Lonely, that joint. I seen, you know, that was a dope video back in the days. He had the Kango velour suit on, you know what I'm saying? He's writing the lipstick on the mirrors, like, you know what I'm saying? So I remember that was my vision of hip hop when I first like fell in love with it. That video right there, I was like, damn, I want to do hip hop right there. So that made me want to start picking up the pen and, like, you know, fuck around with this music thing, and I fell in love with it ever since then. So, you know, coincidentally, we was at the video music box 35th anniversary joint in Coney Island the other day too.
How was that?
Yeah, it was dope. It was good. It was a good experience. You know what I'm saying? Met up with good people. Yeah, it was love. There was a lot of love. It was in Coney Island, KRS-One, Special Ed, Fat Joe, Brand Nubians, MOP, Melly Mel. It was like if you really wanted to, you know, explore the roots and everything of hip hop, you know what I mean, that was a good place to you know, get on point with it. Like, and the love was all there. So it just felt like I was at an assembly or something, you know what I'm saying? It's like I was
I can imagine.
Yeah, I was just taking notes.
That's a good roster.
Yeah, just taking notes and just, like, you know what I'm saying, just getting back to the roots and the essence of it. So I was very appreciative of that, you know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed myself that day, and it just made me realize how far hip hop has came. Like 35 years of, you know what I mean, video music box, and look, I'm about that age, so hip hop is old as me, you know what I'm saying? So I got into it at an early age, and look how it has expanded to where we at right now. It's a $1 billion genre of music. It's like the biggest thing of music right now. So, you know, but yeah, that's how I started out.
How many years had you been rapping?
I would say
you
from
got
12, so I would say I started rapping at 12, so like he came and scooped me around like, I'll say like 20, 21.
Oh wow, so that's like
so like 20, I was like 21, because I got the phone call, you know, because me and his brother, you know, I lived in one building and he lived in the next building, so I always see him getting busy in the hood, like, you know what I'm saying, like doing his thing out there, you know, doing what he do. You know what I mean? But we was young, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and then when he did pop off, being that me and his brother was close and I was doing my little rhymes or whatever. I was too young, though. He couldn't fuck with me, like, at a 15, 16-year-old age. So he's like, yo, when things get right, I'm gonna come back.
Come back, spun the block.
Yeah, he came back. He was like,
that's
yo,
real.
it was
that's
like,
real.
Yeah, that was like back then, like, you know what I'm saying?
Most niggas be feeding niggas bullshit with that shit.
He kept it tall. Because his brother shot the dart in his ear. It was like, yo, my man TRIFE, he nice, you know what I mean? And Ghost stuck to his word. He came back. He said, called my mom's crib back in the days, up before cell phones and all that, you know what I'm saying? So he called the crib, and he was like, yo, you ready? And he was like, I was like, yeah. He flew me out to Miami, and that's when it all started, right there, 2001, I would say, yep.
Everybody knows, right? That's dope.
Yeah.
Everybody knows, right? His alias, Tony Stark's Iron Man, right?
Definitely.
All his Avengers, his superhero shit, right?
Exactly.
He got a story, right? Where his version of the story is he saved you from drowning.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was a
Did he really do that?
Nah, it was a nice story. Yeah, it was a true story, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, God put you people in place in your life at a certain time. You know, we was having fun, you know. It was like,
was it like a pool or like the beach?
Nah, we was in the ocean.
I can't swim for shit. Nigga.
I could swim, but it was like around the current, You
got that the riptide shit?
It was pulling me down, and I was like, yo, I was like, yo, it's pulling me down. And he was like, yo, stop playing. He was like, I'm serious. He jumped in. You know what I mean? He came through and grabbed me up and saved my life on some Iron Man, Tony Stark shit.
Word, that's crazy. Really, honestly, be saved by fucking Iron Man. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on.
I can't even tread water, my nigga. I could swim like on top and underwater, but like if I stop, nigga, I drop.
Yeah. So I was kept, you know, paddling and all that. You know what I'm saying, and keeping it above water. But yeah, he had to come in.
It's funny now only because you're high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah. That shit was serious. It was serious.
Word.
It was definitely serious. Yeah, definitely.
Fucking connection to comedy and shit, right?
All right.
One of the funniest movies, Harold and Kumar and shit, right?
All right, yeah.
Now, obviously, you know where I'm going with this. You got a song with Nate Dogg, rest in peace.
No question,
God bless his day.
No question.
It plays at the beginning, like at the intro, Harold and Kumar. How you fucking turn that shit on?
Yo, that shit is dope, man. It's like, you know, it surprised me when I saw the movie.
They just threw it in there?
Yeah. So it's like, you know, it's the Ooh-Wee joint with me, Ghost. It's the Mark Ronson joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's on a lot. It's on a couple of soundtracks. You know, I receive residuals.
Oh, what else?
It's on Honey. It's on what's that Will Smith movie? What's the him with in the Fat Boy? Hitch. It's in Hitch.
Yep.
Yeah, it's in Hitch, Honey. It's in Harold Kumar, so you know,
royalties.
It must be nice.
Check.
So that's
nice.
like, yo, that's another important thing. Like, you know what I mean? Make sure you get your royalties set up.
Have your business on point.
Your business got to be on point. Like, you know what I mean? Register your songs, and it don't even take that much. You know what I mean? Go on BMI, ASCAP. You know what I mean? And start your publishing, man. Make sure you get paid for what you do, because that's paramount. The art is paramount.
Yeah. But if you don't want to be fucked up in the game,
man,
it's the very next thing after integrity is being on your business.
You gotta be definitely. You gotta, because you know, as you come in the game, you know, you're not gonna know everything. So you learn as you grow. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, the music business is the most shadiest business in the world. Like, so it's good to have like brothers in your ear, like. And now in this day and age, like all the information you need is on the internet anyway. There's no reason for you to be getting jerked these days. It's no reason for you to be getting jerked anyway. Period. But now that the knowledge is so much knowledge out there, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's easily pick up the you know, a click of a button could tell you the information that you need to proceed to get everything right in this business now. So, you know, yeah, just make sure you got your publishing correct. You know what I mean? So you receive your royalties.
So I assume your business was in order on that tour that you just
gotta have everything in order. You know what I'm saying?
How was that tour like?
Tour life was good. You know what I mean?
Pardon me, I copped that water for you just in case you.
Oh, yeah, you know, water's life. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the tour life was good. It was an 8-city tour in the Midwest. Went through St. Louis, Indiana, to like Duluth, Indiana, Terre Haute, Indiana. We was in Chi-Town. Shout out to Chi-Town. Minnesota. We was in Iowa.
You didn't do Ohio?
Nah, we ain't hit Ohio.
I lived out there for 3 years.
Yeah. They get it in Ohio.
Yeah, word.
So yeah, it was like 8-city tour. It was an 8-city tour, and that was like my first tour by myself.
I was about to say that first tour by yourself.
Yeah. So usually when I went out on the road, I would go out there with my brother Ghostface. So this time was the first time like me being out there on my own.
How did they receive you?
Yeah, the love was all love. Yeah. You know, and like, and now it's like, you know, now that I'm older, it's like more of like marketing my brand and, you know what I mean, stepping forward and putting my brand out to the world. Like, all right, this is Trife Diesel, this is my brand. You know what I mean? Everybody got a brand, and like, you gotta stick behind your brand. Your brand is very important.
Establish it and protect it.
Yeah, exactly. For my bad.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, because you know the babies. Yeah, so you gotta establish your brand, because the babies, you know what I'm saying, your kids, that's what we living
legacy.
for. Like, yeah, legacy, definitely. Legacy is most important. So yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, the tour was great. You know what I mean. It was a 10-day tour. I got a couple of tours. I mean, a couple of shows coming up. I got an album release party coming up. I got a show August 9th in Connecticut. So you know I'm working.
So what's up with Theodore Unit? Y'all still rocking?
Yeah, we still rocking, but everybody's doing their own thing, you know what I'm saying? You got Solomon Childs doing his thing. Shout out to Solomon Childs. He's a good brother of mine. You know, you got Ghost doing his thing. You got Wiggs doing his thing. Crime Life, that's a part of the TMF movement. He's doing his thing. Tommy Whispers. Everybody's doing their thing, you know what I mean? We still meet up. We just a family. We still meet up, go out. We don't kick it like how we used to, but you know, when it's time to get up and gather up and get around the fellas, you know, love is still there.
Love, brotherhood,
brotherhood is brotherhood, and you know, shout out to my brother Starks. I think he got like a nice situation going on right now, so you never know. He might got a good situation, like a label situation that's about to pop off. So yeah, so you know, you might see another Theodore album or Trife Diesel connect with Ghost and everything like that. You know,
so
everything is still love. Everything is
still project.
Oh, the Pope project is love. The Project Pope 2. No matter of fact, you know, it's available now.
Bang.
You know, you see that? It's the poster right there. You know what I mean? That's what it looked like.
Let me see that.
Yeah.
You got the digital.
Yeah, I got the digital, everything. I got the digital. I got the physical copies. I got all that.
So you going for? I want the artwork, the digital. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We got the CDs.
I can put it up on
I got you, definitely got you. So yeah, this is what it is. The Project Pope 2. You know what I'm saying? The artwork was done by my man Gift Revolver. You know what I mean? He's a talented artist. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got production wise, is my DJ M80. You got Short Fuse. It's 14 tracks.
Alright.
13 all together. 13 with the intro.
All right. Yeah.
It's 14 all together. So you know, got production by DJ M80, Short Fuse, out of Boston. Incoming Beats, BP, Enrichment. Like a lot of underground producers. You know what I'm saying? My DJ Hot to Death. He did about 5 or 6 joints on there. As far as collaborations go, I got Method Man on the Pyrex Dreams. I dropped that. That's out there right now. Pyrex Dreams featuring Method Man. I got Fred the God's Son is on there.
Shout out
Fred the God's Son. I got Inspector Deck on there.
I'm supposed to do an interview with him either tonight or tomorrow.
Alright, yeah, definitely. He's a good brother. Inspector Deck is on there. I got TMF on there, Terminology is on there, and my little nephew Nino Bucks is on there also as well. So yeah, it's a well-rounded project. You know what I'm saying? It's my first project in about 8 years, I would say. So, you know, between them 8 years is with the Project Pope was doing. So when you get that music, you're gonna see what it's all about. You know what I mean? It's a good, well put together album. You know what I mean? Put it out indie. You know what I'm saying? I'm releasing this going on iTunes about a week or two. I released it out exclusively on my website and on Bandcamp to my fans first, like exclusively. You know what I mean? First, and then you know what I mean? It's gonna hit the streaming spots. But my Pyrex Dreams is on iTunes right now. That's the single featuring Method Man and the other
He's been snapping lately.
Yeah.
He's been snapping lately.
Definitely. We got the album release party coming up. He's gonna be there in attendance. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we out here.
I think one of the last freestyles I seen him do, right?
He was getting busy.
I think he took exception to people's opinion of him spitting with his phone out.
Yeah, and then
he came back.
He came back and didn't have his phone. It was going crazy
and went fucking nuts.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah. I was telling Trash, I had fell out of love with creating music for a while because, as I know you know, right? It's full of fuckery, basically, as you said. So like, it could fuck with your passion for like the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? So, and it wasn't until I seen all of the niggas I grew up on getting back in their bag and shitting, you know what I'm saying? And making dope ass projects. It wasn't to like, oh my god, let me try to get, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just from having the experience again, re-experiencing them killing it, and it was the guys who made me want to rap.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? The generation that made me want to rap.
And like for this year, I would say like, it's been like some good albums being put out this year, not for nothing. Like, you got the Nas album just dropped. Kanye West, Pusha T, even Drake just dropped. Who else dropped? A lot of people dropped this year.
SP.
Yeah, Styles P.
That G-Ho shit.
Oh yeah, the G-Ho joint.
Who else? There's a lot of dope ass.
Prince dropped. Like, I stay in tune.
Who you listening to right now?
Right now, I'm gonna keep
top 10 niggas in your playlist.
Top 10 on the playlist. Like, truthfully, I'm listening to that. I'm listening to that Pusha joint. I'm listening to that Drake joint. I'm listening to Tiana Taylor. She got a nice album too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. Her shit is banging too. Tiana Taylor. Shout out to Tiana Taylor. My joint, of course. And top 10, little J. Cole. I listen to the radio here and there, but as far as like what inspires me is like, the raw essence. Like, I've been listening to like Tiana Taylor album and that new Jay-Z and Beyonce album. Like,
that's just tough.
Yeah. I've been listening to that.
Tough.
Cause like, I like growth.
I like the growth. Yeah, word.
Like, you know what I mean?
It's crazy. My man had asked me if I was getting. This was like literally the night before 444 drop. Right?
Okay.
My man has asked me if I'm getting back in the studio. I'm like, nah, I'm not. I'm like, the only way I would if I have. I only get in the booth when I have something to say.
No question.
Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, tell the truth about Jay. I'm like, if he's not talking some shit, I'm like kind of done. I'm over the whole idea of talking down on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Let me just say how much I have and you don't.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like how much of a like tearing you down type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I can't grow from a situation, a person, anything, I just don't want to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So to have him drop like wisdom, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it was like appreciated, very appreciated.
You know what I mean? And Nas was always trying to drop wisdom in lyrics back then. Like, even with the Jay and Nas beef, even Jay threw a stab at him, just saying like, what the fuck you trying to kick knowledge? That shit is garbage. Like, you know what I mean? But Nas was ahead of his time. He was always trying to enlighten brothers. Like, and but with that far as that situation, Jay-Z's smart, so he was building his brand first. Like, you know what I mean? He built his brand first, and then now he's gonna teach y'all how to, give y'all the blueprint of how he did it. And he wants people to own their own ownership. Yeah, ownership. He's teaching. That's what Jay-Z is really trying to put out there. He's trying to build like ownership, teaching us black individuals that's trying to get into this game, teaching ownership and building entrepreneurship, like, you know what I'm saying, to get in the game. Use this as a stepping stone to like, you know, take this and build other platforms and leave a legacy for your children and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you know, you got
top level economics.
Yeah, you just gotta pick up on game, like,
and knowledge of self.
Yeah, knowledge of self, always. So yeah, and the Project Pope, like if you listen to that album, it's got a lot of jewels on there also. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna follow it up with the my next album. It's called Trial and Error. That's like it's called Trial and Error.
What's the science on that?
The science behind that is like
I know it sounds like self-explanatory, but
yeah, but the science.
If I'm gauging you right, there's also many layers.
Yeah, there's many layers, cause like, all right, the trial and error is for, like, you know, the mistakes I made in life. You know what I'm saying? It's like before, like, you know, the Wright brothers built the plane. You know what I mean? It was trial and error. They had to make many planes before they got to the plane that really took off. And you know, so everything is trial and error. You have to make mistakes and make errors to get it right. You know what I'm saying? That's based upon my life experience. Like, so that album is just going to be based upon like my past experience and my hiatus within that 8-year span, 9-year span that I haven't put out any music. So I'm gonna let y'all know what was going on in my life at the time. You know what I'm saying? You know, dealing with real family issues, like, you know, losing like my parents, like, you know, both of my parents back to back. You know, it like, you know, certain
how far in between?
Like a year after each other. Like, so you know,
how long ago, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, it was in that 8 years.
No, I'm talking about how long ago.
Did they pass away?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like around like 2008, 2009. You know what I mean? So 2008, my father passed away, and then 2009, my mother passed away. So, and that's like around the time.
What did that do to you?
It's a shock. Like, it makes you. It's like it's hard. It's, you know, to lose anybody in your life that was a part of your life. You know what I'm saying? It's heartbreaking. Like, so that's where that, like, time where you haven't seen me, like, you know, I went into like a, you know, like a shell. Like, you know, it was like I didn't know what was, I didn't really know what life was gonna be like. You know what I'm saying? Losing the two valuable people in my life at such, you know, I was only like 27. You know what I'm saying? So I lost both of my parents, my rocks, my foundation. But you know, strong people with the knowledge and wisdom like my parents left me, you know what I mean? They carried on, and so I reached my rock bottom and I bounced back, you know what I mean? And you know, I had to get my shit back in order, and you know,
I lost my mom's.
Be back where it's at. You know,
I lost my mom's when I was 19, right?
Yeah.
And, I was knocked off. I was like, I would have like a short ass run on the streets.
Yeah.
And get knocked off again. Trash had to come and bail me out to make the funeral. And I got told coming out of the courthouse by my father that my mom's had passed. And I was already like in danger of being like lost.
Yeah.
Bro, when that shit happened, I was just like, nobody deserves life more than I bugged, I snapped, you know what I'm saying? So like that's why I was like, where did that bring you? It took me a while to like
get that, because it, like, you know, you can't place, you know, people say you can get over it, time heals everything, which is true, but it's on, it's like, but you gotta make the steps to like proceed that way.
You gotta
like,
walk through that shit.
Yeah, come on, like, because you know, people deal with death in different ways, like, but you know.
How did you cope?
I cope, I'll keep it honest, like delving into like, you know, drugs. I was drinking a lot, you know what I'm saying? You know, just, it was bad. It was a bad time for me, man. And then like, you know, we keeping it real, like, you know, my father, he was a smart man, like, you know, and there was a lot of money around, like, you know, and, you know, I was living, you know, it was just too much, man. And like, it was just, I was in a dark place at that time. I didn't want to do no music, you know, and, you know, it was just it was rough. I didn't know what the fuck to expect, but you know, being that I'm a father as well, I had to bounce back. And you know,
it's not just about you.
Yeah, it ain't. Life is like, you know what I mean. Once
they don't even know. Yeah. They don't even know the reason why I was waiting on you is because you was holding down your son, like holding your son down. I'm sitting there mad. You like, yo, thanks for. I'm like, I'm in my head like, bro, I'm a dad, my nigga. I'm not just a nigga with a kid. I'm a dad. You know what I'm saying? So that goes. You know what I mean?
The family is important. You know what I mean? So, you know, I had to bounce back, and you know, you always gotta bounce back, and that makes you even stronger, like to get through what you had to come through.
That's what really it is.
Yeah,
it's like you could be. It's easy to be positive and at peace when you're up.
Yeah,
it's how you. It's can you get knocked on your ass and bounce back
and get back up. So, you know, I'm grateful that the jewels that my family, my mother and father left me to even blossom and, you know what I mean, be the man that I am today. You know what I mean? They raised a good child in this world, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm doing with my family nowadays, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's all love, you know what I mean? I'm here, yo. Breathing. My birthday just passed, you know what I'm saying?
Where? When was that?
That was on the 11th, 7/11, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, another year of greatness achieved, you know what I'm saying? And look, I'm here doing what I do best, giving y'all that good music. The Project Pope 2 is out right now.
Oh, it's out right now?
It's out right now, you know what I'm saying? It's out. You can go on the website, TRIFE.com. You know what I'm saying? You can get your merch there.
I'm gonna go on that. I'm gonna go on that shit and
everything right there. You get the CD. You got the CD.
I'm probably gonna do a reaction. You know what I'm saying? To some of your joints.
You got the songs. You got the digital download link. You order the CD. You got the T-shirts. I got the merch. You got the tour information. You got the pictures. It's like, yo, if you need to follow me, if you need to know anything about Trife Diesel, go to TrifeDiesel.com or follow me on all the social media. On Instagram, it's Trifecta718. On Twitter, Trife Diesel. Facebook, Trife Diesel. You know what I mean? And just follow me, man. I'm here. I'm back at it, and the music is very well put together, and you're gonna know where Trife been at the last couple of years, man. And it's a beautiful thing to be, you know, like they say, like, you know, what you don't use, whatever you don't use, you lose. You know what I'm saying? Which is true. But once you, I also believe in, like, it's like riding a bike. Once you know what it is,
you get your groove back.
And you gotta be inspired. It was like, you know, I had no inspiration. Like, some people dig into inspiration with hard times. Like, you know,
that's why I didn't force it when I was out of it.
Yeah. Some people could write through, but that they'll give you that time of their life. It'll be a dark point in their life. Me, I'm more of a person. I wouldn't be able to write.
You mind if I know you don't?
Good, baby. I can't write like in darkness. Like, I gotta feel happy. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I was the opposite.
Yeah. When I'm happy, I could write.
Now I'm either. Long as I feel enough to write.
Yeah, exactly. So now that's what I learned too. I could write either way, you know. But as far as, like, when I'm happy, that's when you get my best. Like, I could touch either world. Yeah, when I'm happy, I give, because, you know, like, certain people, like, they go to jail and can write and all that, but certain people go to jail and can't write shit.
That's why I used to write my most prolific
like how
shit.
Pac said he couldn't even write in jail. He's like, because he couldn't deal with, like, what it was being in jail.
Because he wrote off for, like, literally living. He thought he felt dead.
Yeah,
when he was in there.
So he couldn't write in jail. So, you know, everybody has their form of writing. But when I'm happy, I can write about everything. You know, whether it's pain, struggle, or happiness.
So you, pardon me for cutting. Don't get me if I'm wrong, correct me. You're talking about being in an overall happy place.
Yeah, happy place
with yourself, like in a
when I'm good with myself, I could write about anything, like, you know what I'm saying? So my happiness is, like, with music, and, like, that's how I project it, like that, you know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Alright, so in closing, what do you want the world to take away from you at this moment? Everything you have to say as the position that you hold, that you stand on as a man today.
Today is just, like, you know, I believe in morals, loyalty, respect, and honor, you know what I'm saying? And the energy that you put out into the world is the energy that you receive, you know what I'm saying? So I believe in positive energy, you know what I'm saying? And putting things in, like, if you want to do things and achieve things, put it out into the world, speak it into existence, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, anything, you can do anything. And, like, people say, all right, oh, you just saying that. But nah, it's a true statement. Like, yo, you could achieve anything in this world you put your mind to it. You're just like, you got to be dedicated and consistent with anything that you do. It doesn't matter whether you rapping or you want to be the next Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, or if you got an idea, you got to nurture it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like having a seed. You can't just put the seed over there and don't nurture it or don't give it no water and expect it to blossom. If what you put in is what you're gonna get out. Right. So I believe in just building your brand, being consistent, and just believing in what you do. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at right now, and just building my brand and leaving a legacy for my children and my family for the years to come. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, yo.
Word up. Trife-D's with the Project motherfucking Pope.
Yo.
The album is out right now. And believe me, it's a great piece of body of work, man. It's a dope piece of work.
I want everybody who watches this to check this shit out.
Yes, indeed.
And then go in the comments and
yes,
say
indeed.
how you talk about how you feel about the Project Pope.
Yes, indeed. So you can catch
I
that.
expect good things.
TrifeDiesel.com. It's going to be on iTunes. I'm putting it out on iTunes on the 27th. It'll be on iTunes by the 27th, you know what I mean, which 27th of July. So the single Pyrex Dreams is on iTunes, Tidal, Spotify, all your major digital streaming platforms. Multimedia is on the digital major platforms. And just follow me on Instagram, Trifecta 718, on Twitter, Trife-Diesel, and on Facebook, Trife-Diesel fan page. You know what I'm saying? I'm just out here working, you know what I mean, living my best life. About to go back on the road and do the West Coast. Got to embark on the West Coast tour. You know what I'm saying? I got a show set up in September. You know, I'm just out here getting my feet back and getting back to running. You know what I mean? And just shout out to everybody that's doing their thing and keeping this thing called hip hop. You know what I mean? Keeping it going, cause like, come on, it's like 35, almost 40 years of hip hop, man. Like, who know that it would be taken this far? Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, even though the state of hip hop is like, you know, it ain't to where we grew up off of or whatever, but it's they keeping the culture pushing forward, like they showing, like, you know what I mean, where we could be, build our own businesses and build our own brands, and you could do it without the help of, everybody needs help, but you could start your own thing on your own. So believe in your dreams. If you got your dream and you believe in it, just keep nourishing it, keep watering it, keep feeding it, and put back into it, and it'll grow. I'm telling you, believe in yourself, man. You know what I mean? 6 months.
Walk on it like it's already exists.
6 months of consistency is worth 2 years of work, man. And you just gotta just keep pushing it and just keep stabbing at it. You know what I mean? Just don't give up hope. You know what I mean? That's what anything you do, man. But I don't care. It don't gotta be rap. It could be if you want to be the next physician, you want to be the next whatever. Just focus and just keep feeding what you're trying to do. Repetition, consistency, and believe me, it works.
I'm gonna need a drop, my nigga.
You already know.
Alright, so the name of the platform is Drive-Bys with Chris Castro, right? So, and like the, I guess the slogan of it or whatever is like, where hip hop rides shotgun. So, I'm gonna want you to say your name, you know what I'm saying? Shout out anything you wanna, you know what I'm saying? You wanna get out there, and then just be like, I'm riding shotgun on Drive-Bys with Chris Castro. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
Hey, yo, what it do? It's your boy Trife-Diesel, the Project Pope. I'm riding shotgun. My man Chris Castro. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is? Hold on. Let me get it right.
Drive-Bys. Think drive, you know what I'm saying?
Alright,
got you, in the whip, you know what I'm saying? Drive-Bys with Chris Castro. But I'm riding shotgun with Drive-Bys. No, I'm riding shotgun on Drive-Bys with Chris Castro.
Got you. Yo, what up? It's your boy Trife-Diesel, aka the Project Pope. I'm riding shotgun on Drive-Bys with my boy, my brother, Chris Castro. You know what I mean? We out here on the rock, Staten Island, putting it in, man. You know what I mean? Chris Castro, Chris, you know what I mean? My brother, holding it down. That's real shit. Riding shotgun, Drive-Bys. Love is love, man.
Bang, bang.
It's a good individual right here. Positive energy, you know what I mean? That's what it is, Trife-Diesel. So, yo, go cop that Project Pope too. It's out there, world.
Project Pope too, man. Get that iTunes.
Exactly.
Title?
iTunes, Title, Spotify, Deezer, Amazon, Google Play, whatever you got. Whatever you got, just go cop it. You know what I mean? It's out there, world. We love y'all, man. Stay focused. One.
Peace.
Indeed.
Appreciate it.
Hell yeah. I appreciate you. Word up. Damn, I got the CDs and all that shit too, but it's at the crib, the other crib and shit. I got the digital download link, but it just went out. I'm gonna hit Hands.
Oh,
All right.
Later to do. I want to do something with him later because I want to really like brush up on. You know what I'm saying? Dig on everything. You know what I'm saying? I want the conversation to be interesting. Like have certain, just like with you.
No question,
there was like certain key points I want to do, and then we just let the conversation flow.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Yeah, he's a good brother too. Hell yeah.
Nah. You know what I'm saying? I already expected like certain people my brother put me on to. You know what I'm saying? Like once he even has a certain energy in the conversation. No doubt. Your brother, I love that nigga, son. Word up. That is my motherfucking
don't nigga, think I don't know what I'm saying? What you know, don't think I don't know to the
That's my
good
nigga, man. Nigga, son. Yeah, even before I even met him, I always love that nigga from Intelligent Hoodlums. I was like, yo, this nigga's a live nigga, son. Yeah, son. Then when I did meet him, it's like, yo, we just automatically clicked, like, boom. I love that nigga. Nigga had me laughing for eons, B. He a good nigga. I like that nigga. I love that nigga. Word. I could smoke bogeys or not?
Yeah.
Smoke it?
Just do the window.
Alright. Yeah, this is a nice setup. Hell yeah. I never did this shit right here. It's a good idea and shit.
No, man.
If I knew that, because I thought we was going to be like, Trez didn't tell me it was gonna be like some drive-bys, shit. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's dope though. We could have pulled up and drove around the hood, but nah, it's been too funky out there though.
I gotta produce this shit up to where I got episodes where I have a trail car with another camera filming me drive. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get back on that. Plus have the drone. I'm about to produce this shit way up. I'm just getting back on my shit again. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, that's dope, bro.
Quiet as kept. I'm only saying it. I don't be on that bullshit. I'm only saying it because Trash said it in a different interview with me and him. How I came up with the idea for Drink Champs when we was in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been on podcasts. Like he bought me the book when I was locked up. You know what I'm saying? I came home like, yo, y'all niggas need to do this shit. Let me film it. You know what I'm saying? So my whole shit was like, nah, just create the shit, you know what I'm saying? Then build it.
No doubt. That's dope.
Now there's a lot of ears perked up about this shit.
That shit is dope. You got light?
Pardon me.
Yeah. So you ever been out here?
Yeah, it's crazy. The last time I was out here was this my man he's from Queens. He did a song to that Fab shit, that Breathe.
Okay.
It was about the Eric Garner shit.
Gotcha.
So I filmed the video on location. You know what I'm saying? This was like right after, and it had his people had Beloved's people and like a couple of people that was out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, cause that spot right there, that's like, yo, that's a bad area right there.
Yeah, it looked.
Yo, I'm telling you, it's like you over there, cause you know, it's like the welfare shit is there, so you know all the fucking, yo, that area is like disgusting, man. I hate that area, yo. And it's like it used to be like, you know, it was a good area, but it's like, you know, you got the park over there, so you got the dope fiends and everybody's just over there.